Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. Background.
It is said that the story came to author Mary Shelley in a dream. The first edition of the novel was published in 1818 under an anonymous name. The second edition of the book, published in 1923, featured Shelley's name for the first time. Frankenstein's creation was not named in the book. It was referred to as creature and monster. Character list. Robert Walton, the reader's representative in the novel. He is the person to whom Victor relates his story. He is a self-educated man who set out to reach and explore the North Pole and find an Arctic passage to connect the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. Margaret Saville, Robert's sister. Robert writes to her detailing the events that transpire on the voyage and Victor's story. Alphonse Frankenstein, Victor Frankenstein's father. He is an example of kindness and selflessness. His happiness depends on the happiness of his children. If they fail, he does as well. Thus, their deaths prefigure his own. Caroline, Alphonse Frankenstein's wife. She's a gorgeous woman. Her death provides the catalyst for Victor's desire to transcend death. It is her last wish that Victor and Elizabeth be married. Victor Frankenstein. He is the main character, a man driven by ambition and scientific curiosity. His quest for absolute knowledge and power will eventually end in his own downfall. Ernest Frankenstein, Victor's brother. Ernest is 7 years younger than Victor. He wants to join the Swiss military. William Frankenstein, Victor's youngest brother. William is strangled in the woods while the family was out for a walk. He is the first of the monster's victims, and Justine is accused for his murder.
Justine Moritz, though a servant in the Frankenstein household, she is more like a sister to Victor and Elizabeth. She is executed for William's murder, and thus becomes yet another martyr to lost virtue and innocence. Henry Clerval, Victor's best friend since childhood, fascinated with the history of mankind. He is Victor's intellectual opposite. He too will be murdered by the monster. He is perhaps a symbol of the destruction of Victor's own goodness and potential. Dulisay's family. The family that was exiled from France for treason against their government. Dulisay, the head of the household observed by the creature. Dulisay has been robbed of his fortunes as a result of his own kindness. Felix, the son of Dulisay. He is devoted to his family and his mistress Sophie. Though noble, he drives the creature from the family cottage with stones. He thereby symbolizes one of the basic flaws in the human character, the hatred of difference. Agatha, the daughter of Dulisay. She is an example of selfless womanhood, caring for her brother and her father despite their poverty and her own sadness. Sophie, the young girl whose beauty captivates Felix.
Waldman, chemistry professor at Ingolstadt University. His lectures revive Victor's interest in discovering the spark of life and creation.
Kerwin, Irish magistrate who cares for Victor when he falls ill after being accused of Henry's murder. Kerwin is sympathetic and believes Victor is innocent, so he has a doctor care for Victor while he is imprisoned and also sends for Alphonse. Thank you so much for watching.